Hey, everybody, this is Slappy White. Good morning, Bo. Good morning to the community. We've got Anthony from Cursive Breaks. We've got Eric, Mr. Hop from the Card Society, and Seth, Long to Mainly Breaks on the panel. You're used to seeing these guys every Friday for the long format. We do Good Morning Bo, talk about everything Bo related. Kind of go about an hour, hour and a half, but I convinced these guys to come back. Who am I kidding? They love talking about Bo. So we would talk about Bo. We're going to start talking about Bo Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a little bit shorter format. So just to let you know, this will end before 10 minutes. We're going to do that for a while. We'll see how it goes. We might extend the format, make it longer. But for now, we're going to cut it off. You want to start your day on a positive note, tired of the world, tired of your family, tired of your workplace, you can come here and just have a good time for less than 10 minutes, not a long commitment. All right. Hey, good morning, guys. One thing that I want to bring up is that I do want to bring this up. We're talking about the Olympic gold medal boxes from Bo Jackson Battle Arena. Of course, the women and the men's hockey teams winning gold in the same Olympics. Never happened before. A special commemorative edition of Bo Battle Arena. The codes went out. And what's fascinating is that for everybody here who's been involved with Bo since the beginning, is that these when the first set came out, 2024. LA Dodgers world champion boxes, they weren't an instant sellout. You could have walked up and, ordered yours anytime. And we've gotten to the point now where I am sharing this $170 per code. All you had to do was just sign up with your email, be one of the lucky people, even if you didn't want to buy it, and you could have made $170. Now, Eric, before we went live, I guess you and Cursive were talking and Seth about, I did not see it ever increasing postings. But so what happened with this code?
Hey, it started at $100, I think, was the initial I'm buying codes for 100, and it gradually got higher and higher as people realized there weren't many codes being sold. I think people kept the codes for the most part. I don't feel like there was a ton of transactions with it.
Well, in Anthony, I mean, if I think you guys said every half an hour went up $10 or every certain amount of period. But of course, that if I'm somebody who's holding on a code thinking about selling, and I know now, let's be clear, you had until midnight last night to redeem the code. So it's over now. You had to redeem it by midnight Sunday Eastern and on March 1st. And so, Anthony, don't you think people are saying like, well, he's going up. I'm going to wait till 11:30. Let's see what his final offer is because he needs me more than I need him. Do you think, some of the people were thinking that?
I think so. I think initially we saw typical codes go for $50. You see them posted on Discord and Facebook groups. But early on, we were seeing them jump directly to 100. And it wasn't before long until they were hitting 150. So 170. I'm curious to see if he ended up paying more than that. I think this just tells you that the value of this box is out the gate going to be one of the higher ones that we've seen.
Well, and Seth, will it be the highest?
It's going to be close. I don't know if we can compare it to the initial one that we all faded back in the day. Oh, times have changed when you had plenty of time to buy something. I was really lucky, so I didn't get a code initially, but I had a friend who got a code, and he's like, hey, man, you want this code? I'm like, yes, I do. And I know he loves autos, so I traded a Dominique Wilkins Fire Auto that I think's about 125, 150 in today's current market for it, and I was super stoked about that.
Hey, and so how high would you have gone, Seth?
So I really wanted this just for me, for my PC. I probably would have traded now in the $200 range. I think that would be worth it. And probably more, I consider. Yeah, for sure.
Why does this Olympic box mean so much to you, Seth?
It's just, this is unprecedented. It celebrates the time in history as for the United States and something that, we might see it again, but there's no guarantee. And it's really, it's cool to have that part of history in Bo Jackson Battle Arena.
Well, also this day in history is just so folks know, right now we're about almost at 5 minutes in the show. Right now, it's not going to go longer than 10 minutes. So we will cut the show off mid-sentence. So it will not be going more than 10 minutes. So Eric, talk to us about Olympic boxes. Did you get any? Did you get the code yourself? Did you purchase any codes?
I did not. I'm still on the hunt for a box, though. I know the codes are finished, but when the boxes come, I'm still a buyer. I'm sure they'll be well over $500-600 on secondary. So I'm willing to pay it. I think this is a special enough box for me. I just want one personal box to rip, and that's really all I'm looking to do with it. But like Seth said, I'm willing to pay about 200 or so, maybe 250 over whatever the person who buys it pays. Do we know the price yet of what they'll be?
Yeah, we had to pay for them, so it was all in just under
390, right?
Yeah, just under 400. It was all in. So there's only the one. There's no separate battle foil and alt art. It's just the one to 999.
Right, and it's and when you look at the 170, I think when I saw the price, I think for a lot of us, we were shocked, like 170 a code. But when you think about it, I mean, that box is going to increase in value by $170. So that's a no-brainer. And it's just, and again, the quantity on this was 999. So it wasn't 1,200. There weren't, as you said, Seth, there weren't two separate boxes. So there was a very limited 999. And that's one of the things that gets hard with Jeff French and his collections, is that there is what the value is. Is it really worth, 500 more than what people paid for it? Maybe not. But it's a simple economics of there's only 999 of them. People really want it. And it's this weird place where what you have to pay to get it is not really worth what it is. I don't want to say that because it's more like, right, something's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it. But this is so sought after. You literally have to pay. I mean, I think this might top 1,000 when it comes out, like within 2 weeks of the boxes actually being in our hands. Cursive, did you get any?
Yes. So I was lucky to receive a code. It is about $360 out the door with shipping. And I think we got to remember, this is the first championship set or one of these small release sets that's going to have male and female athletes. I would assume female athletes because this is a hockey set. And I predict this is probably going to be the most expensive hot dog year to date. Scott, if you could bring that hot dog up, if you can find it quickly, that thing was beautiful.
I'd have to bring out where it is. The Uncle Sam hot dog. Yeah, I don't have it right on me. Sorry, Cursive. Letting you down as your producer.
It was cool. So I just want to add something quickly. A couple other people I know on Friday, I was like, there's no way they're going to have autos. But a couple other people said they might. So what do you guys think? I mean, could there be autos here? I was in the no camp, but I'd love to be persuaded.
I think so.
Wow.
I think Jeff puts people on planes and they fly. I mean, they're having time to show up for, State of the Union addresses. They probably have time to receive somebody from Blockbacks to go ahead or from Bo Battle and get an autograph from them. Hey, listen, we're right at 8 minutes. And so one of the things that I want to cover really quick, we've got Anthony at Cursive Breaks coming up with a break after this, but also real quick, we're going to cover it actually on one day this week. But Eric, you messaged me, talked about a monster break you have coming up. And we're going to talk about it more in detail. But how much product are we talking about in this break that you're going to do?
Numbers not confirmed yet, but I'm looking to do about 5 hobby cases.
5 hobby?
Are you insane?
Hobby cases.
5
no
hobby?
Retail.
5 hobby
cases.
5 hobby?
That's right.
5 hobby cases.
30,
okay, and
30 boxes, 30 guaranteed autos. We're hunting for Bo. We're hunting the kid. We're hunting supers. I want multiple supers in one break.
I mean, can you imagine, like, we got to do something fun on the show for the autographs. Like, I don't know, like, kind of like a March Madness, and people take a different thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to run afoul of any laws, but it'd be fun to all throw in some money. And then, I don't know, we could go ahead and, like, whoever gets the most autos or something like that. All right, well, we'll hear more about that. And so, Anthony, we're sitting here at 9:12. We're going to go in about 30 seconds. What do you got coming up today? Of course, this is Good Morning Bo. We're live on March 2nd. 9 in the morning. We hope to see you back here tomorrow morning. But Anthony, what do you got coming up today?
We got our Monday morning power breaks. We do a hobby and a double mega, 28 spots. Can get some good value on those 28 spots and 34 packs.
Okay. And what time are you going live?
As soon as we end, about 9:30. I usually go between 9 and 9:30. So as soon as we end, I'll probably fire her up.
All right. Head over to Whatnot. You can catch his link in the description. Take care, everybody. Good morning.